So, Arizona is now over 500 victims. 500 cases going up. It's edged up to 100, and now it's going up. It's starting to go up more than 100 a day. It's like 509 cases, 9 deaths. Oh, yes, this is your Wild and Woolly Wordsmith. WildandWoollyWordsmith.com, BarbaryAllen.wordpress.com. With our pandemic quarantine update number, I guess this is going to be number 9. Late night the 26th, early morning the 27th of March. And even though probably 50,000 people have signed the petition so far, a petition started by doctors no less, to have Governor Doug Ducey close the state down to simple order a shelter in place and close down non-essential businesses. No, this asshole, even in his slowdown, not a shelter in place, but his social distancing thing allows for us to still have golf courses. He still wants us to playing golf. No. Golf courses should not be open. The people that work at the golf courses shouldn't be forced to be at work to service these rich, smug bastards that can't hang out in their fucking apartment or their penthouse or their little fucking McMansion out in the goddamn hills. Poo-pah. The poor guys at the golf course need to be laid off so they can follow the rules without guilt and know that they've got the money coming in from the government to do exactly what the government has told them to do. Okay? Not go to work if they don't have to. Shelter in place. Stay home if you can. Okay? That's the order. Well, by having the golf course open, you force those people to have to do it. And that's just selfish because nobody needs to golf. No, nobody needs to golf. It's not an essential function. We need to eat. We need to travel on occasion. We need medicine. We need electricity and water, and most people would say we need some sort of connectivity for information, etc., etc. So those are needs. Golf is not one of them. We should be making sure every single person on the continent has Wi-Fi before we keep one fucking golf course open for the rich. Doug Ducey. Okay? This is not just going to pass through the state, dude. Okay? It's not going to just wash through Arizona. We're in for a deep, long haul here. And the idea that Trump is pushing that he wants to open up some parts of the state or some parts of different states, depending on if the county has the right kind of, the county numbers are low. How do you enforce that? How do you keep people from crossing county lines? All right? Do we have deputy sheriffs out there on every road in the county to differentiate between the counties with populations that do have a problem and the more rural counties that don't? Okay, who's going to get, who's getting cordoned off here, the rural counties or the towns? How do you do this? How do you enforce it? Republicans really kind of hate unfunded mandates, but you start picking and choosing who you're locking down, and you start going county by county. And, does this county by county mean you're going to wrest the decision away from governors? Are you going to tell the governors that they don't have a right to tell their counties to shut up and do what the governor says? That they're going to be able to look at what the president said and say, well, the president recommends we open back up because our cases aren't that high. And if the governor says, I don't care, your cases in particular might not be high, but all the counties around you are extremely high, and we're not letting you put everybody else at further risk. But no. Okay? That's the problem here. Okay? And this whole, I cannot believe, what is Canada giving, $8,000 right up front and $2,000 a month for the next 4 months? A freeze on rents and what have you? Okay? What are we getting? $1,200? And those people that actually get laid off, don't quit their jobs, but they actually, they have to wait for the boss to make them do it. They can't just make the right decision on their own. They can, but they won't get any of the benefit. Okay? And we're talking about this $1,200 thing and how it's too much, or this extra $600 a month that people are going to get for unemployment is too much. Well, fuck, unemployment has been grossly low for decades. So the idea that adding an extra $600 anybody's going to go, yeah, that's not fair, I shouldn't get that. Fuck that. That's ridiculous. And secondly, we're still acting like this thing's going to fucking end. And this one, coronavirus 19, COVID-19, very well may eventually just become a footnote in history. And that's a scary thought, because for it to become a footnote in history, that means that the virus is coming down the pike. The new and improved COVID-19.3 or 0.30 or COVID-19.0 or 0.2 or 0.7 or whatever the fuck you want to call it might make COVID-19 seem like a fucking cakewalk. Okay? And the thing that we need to be investing in right now, because again, COVID-19, it's not going to make just one pass around the planet. Okay, it's already setting in down in the southern hemisphere, in Australia, and in Africa, where they're going into winter, which means it's going to have all winter to foment and continue and keep going. And then when winter breaks and spring down there comes around, and the virus you'd think is about to start to die, well, lo and behold, it'll be fall here in the northern hemisphere. And if we're still traveling and we're not ahead of the game by then and not screening people on the way into the country on the regular, not just because of a pandemic, but because it's the new regular thing to fucking do, COVID-19 is going to go through a second time. Which means COVID-19 is going to go through a second time, because there's no way. Yes, we could be prepared, but not with the leadership we have, and there's no way we're going to replace enough leadership this fall to affect it. Because like I said, it's coming back this fall. We'll have brand new leadership in place because we'll have had an election. But the new disease will be showing up just in time. Or the 19 will be coming back just in time, making their return trip. And because of that, we shouldn't just be investing. The idea that 600 is too much. No, it's not enough. In fact, we need to be giving $600 to every single person for the next, probably 18 months. A minimum of that 600. More. Probably we should be rolling that $1,200 out for the next 18 months. Even after the economy gets rolling, because the economy is never going to be the same. And if America is going to keep up, then we all as a country need to be connected. We need to be reinvesting in the new future. They need to be investing in even the poorest of us, the ability to have high-speed internet in our homes, for our children's educations, for our own information, and for us to be able to do lockdowns like this on the regular. Because these lockdowns we're going through, hopefully they'll be shorter, because we'll have started programs to stop them. Places will get quarantined and red zoned, and flights won't be allowed in, and kind of the new future of technology. And again, you're going to need the technology just to know, oh, wait, no, you know what? We can't go to Idaho this week. Why? Oh, well, because they've had an outbreak, and just to be safe, no one's going in and out of our Idaho for the next 4 days. We're going to have to drive around, so call your cousin in Utah. We're stopping by there instead. That's going to be the new normal, okay? If you've got, they'll quarantine everything but the airport, and you'll fly in and out, but you won't be able to get off a plane there. You'll be able to make your connections, but you're not going to get off, kind of thing. So this is going to be our new future, and we need to be pumping $1,500 a month or more. I don't know what kind of an amount, but we need to be starting to pump an amount into the American people so we can get caught up and ready for the new future. You remember how they sent out those vouchers for everybody to get cable boxes so that everybody would be on board? Well, we need a rollout like that, but on a much grander scale, okay? Not a chicken in every pot, but free Wi-Fi in every house. Free Wi-Fi in every pocket. Free Wi-Fi, free hotspot in every pocket, Maybe you don't have to keep your laptop on the Wi-Fi all the time, but your phone has a hotspot. So when you need to sit down with your computer, you don't got to go to the library. You just got to open up your computer, connect it to your phone, and you're on. And that's where we need to go next. That's what we need to do, because it's the connectivity, it's the ability to use Zoom and work from home, and school from home, education from home, news from home, because large gatherings aren't going to be the norm anymore. crowded nightclubs aren't going to be the norm anymore. Or it'll simply be, yeah, summertime festivals will become a really, really, really big thing because that's the time when those viruses can't really spread, perhaps. But it'll be winter times. It'll be, no. Christmas parties are 25 people or fewer until the next decade. So, yeah, we shouldn't be bitching and moaning about an extra $600 a month for the unemployed. We should be pissed that we aren't getting a stimulus program like the rest of the Western world, that we're supposed to get a $1,200 one-time payment and go, woohoo, when everybody else is getting $2,000 a month being paid to stay home. Oh, and these are the places that also have free health care. So it's not like they have health bills they got to cover. That's why they're doing it. No, they're doing it because it's the right thing to do. And the fact that they have free health care and are still getting $2,000 a month tells you how gross the power inequity is here in the United States. So, yeah, let's hope that on the way forward we figure out that we need to invest money in Americans being able to do better with this quarantine type thing as a regular thing. This is your Wild and Woolly Wordsmith at wildandwoollywordsmith.com. Barbary Allen at barbaryallen.wordpress.com. See you tomorrow.